Wonderful. And again, do I not want to put data in here? I feel like I want to put, is it? Moderation helps people feel safe. Good for them. Extreme settings. Extreme ship, Stephen Jessy. And advanced update? No? Okay, cool.
Where's that?
It looks like it's just live.
It looks like live.
You press that, and you go straight to shorts, except it doesn't work. Look at that. Press this to automatically generate a very corrupt for short feeds. Disabled. Why was right for me? One day we hope to have this feature. It's not today, but one day. Alright.
One day we will.
Alright.
Alright. Hello, and welcome to Shooting the Shit with Steve and Jessy.
We are back after Jessy's little Euro tour. Yep. And we're giving you squeaks as we try and work this chest out.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
I think Jessy's happier because it's not an ice fortress down here today.
It is warmer.
I figured I'd fill up the big holes in the door.
It's wonderful.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. And we have tea.
You get the key from here.
Get the tea time together.
I'm just going to
Make sure.
Oh, that's my face. I don't want to see my face.
You don't want to see your face?
No, I just wanted to make sure that the event invite was working, you know? I don't need to see my face. Anyway,
You need to see your face everywhere.
who's there who caught me? Because I can see there's people in the room I'm not happy about it. Who shared it? Is this you?
Yeah, I shared it.
Like that?
Hmm?
Like in the second since we did live?
No, I don't have my phone with me.
It's been shared already. I thought that was you.
No.
Being enlightening. Someone's already in the room, somebody shared it, and they're being bloody silent.
It might be. I know that I sent the invite to my mom, dad, and brother.
Oh yeah.
So it might be someone from my family.
What time is it over there?
It is 1 in the afternoon.
That's quite early then.
Yeah.
And that's-
Yeah, luckily my mom and dad are mostly retired, and my brother has a doctor's appointment with his dog.
What day is it? Thursday. That's not what you said before I got to the point. This is your obviously
Really glitchy background noise, hard to hear voices.
really yeah, so the background noise was the chairs. Sorry about that. You've got to give us some time to adjust. And I'll hang on. And the Dropbox is something that probably doesn't help.
So thank you, Luca, for letting us know.
You see, that helps. Just gonna quit. There used to be a pause button there. Yes, yeah, I want to quit. I don't want the glitching. How's that? I know you can't see shit.
No, yeah. See?
No, it's just microphones. God. So this is historical anyway for CKDS Radio. Long before Jessy started doing these with me or anything of the sort, we've never really just got on the ground running and things worked. There's always been a sound issue or a technical issue. I mean, I feel like we logged on a lot quicker than we normally would.
Because we didn't have any time. We came down and I was like, this shit's got to work.
Yeah, it's not how it went the first time though, was it? Had to work the first time, it didn't.
No, sure.
Spent an hour trying to work out what it was doing. Right, so let me check something. I've got an idea about his issue with the sound actually.
It's not going to the microphone?
I think what's actually happening here is, give us a sec, I'm going to press add source, audio input, and I'm going to select that microphone,
and I'm going to.
Alright, now it looks a lot better.
I mean, then I'm going to press that and do that. Now, tell me, Lucas, if it's improved.
Has the sound improved?
Because quite beautifully, for those of you who catch this in the recording, the microphone was actually switched off.
Where was it coming from?
I think it was getting webcam audio.
Oh, webcam audio.
Yeah, which would sound pretty terrible.
That would sound pretty terrible.
That is on me. Look, the thing is, I used to do this every night.
Now it's good, yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. So,
Thank you, Luca.
I used to do this every night with CKDS Radio, obviously. When you're doing it every night, you remember. Also, you don't dewire all the equipment and take it into a different room. Because obviously, I use the same equipment for when you and I are doing a show as I do when I'm doing my editing or
You
voice
use this microphone for... I thought this microphone was just for us.
Yeah, no, it moves around.
It moves around?
Yeah, it moves around.
Oh, man.
Now, I would love to be able to budget the idea of setting up down here properly again. Like, I want to do our show on Citrus 3.
What is Citrus? Yeah, I saw that somewhere in the link.
Yeah, so Citrus 3...
Night and day. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely coming through the webcam.
Yeah.
Now
But-
it's a proper microphone.
My bad. I plugged it in, just didn't turn it on. So Citrus 3 are a... I'm inviting people.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, it's
go
all
for it.
right, I'm not doom scrolling.
No.
Citrus 3 is a streaming service. It's not loading. It's a streaming service for online radio stations. You need to have your own music license if you want to play music. But if you're just doing chat shows like we are, then Citrus 3 you can do at about $25 a month.
Okay.
That's not bad.
No.
But this essentially means that you and I would need to be making at least $50 in a show to justify Citrus 3, which is
How many follow? Like, how?
we'd want 100 listening hours per show. So it's not really about the number of people, but the amount of time they retain. So if we had 400 people who each stayed for
25 minutes.
25 minutes, then we would easily cross it over. And if we could get up to 200 listening hours, we could use Live 365 instead, which would be much better.
Okay.
Because then we could use music.
Ooh.
Which is how we used to do it. We used to do it every night with music.
So we need, how many did you say? 200 listen hours?
200 listening hours would be what we needed per show to get to Live 365. Or we could do a couple of shows a week instead of one every 2 months. I'm not sure what our current schedule is, but it's all over the place. But basically, you need to have enough listeners to be able to cover the license. Now, back when I was doing it every night, as I said to you, we made a lot of money from our Live 365 advertising, and then we paid for our license 2 years ahead, and then Live 365 went bankrupt,
And that would exist again.
and now it exists again, but it's a different parent company.
Okay.
So, my first negotiation attempt was, do you want to just reinstate my 2-year license? They're like, no. We'll keep your name safe so nobody else can use it, but we can't honour their debt. I was like, damn.
I mean, it's barely dead. It's a service.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I paid them £2,500 for that service. Yeah, that license.
2,500.
Yeah.
Wow.
And under the new terms, that would have been closer to 10.
10,000.
Yeah. So they couldn't afford it.
They couldn't afford £10,000.
Yeah, but if they did it for me, then it has to become a standard, doesn't it?
I mean, I imagine not many people paid in full ahead because then they would not have had a financial problem.
No, the financial problem was caused by the change of licensing in the US.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's the Sonny Bono Act.
Yeah.
It was unforeseeable. It was unfortunate. It is what it is. But you and me, Jesse, we're going to turn it around.
We're going to turn
We're
around.
going to turn it around, and we're going to...
And I have one idea how.
How's that?
Because I noticed yesterday I did a podcast from home using Riverside. And you can live stream from Riverside to different platforms.
What's a Riverside when it's home?
Riverside is a basically podcasting platform
Mm-hmm.
for when you're not in the same room.
Okay, I'll have to have a look at it.
Yeah, because like now we're using OBS, but we have to be in the same room for it to do in this format.
Oh, you see, I had a whole intricate system set up for that because me and Rodney were going to do remote co-hosting together.
Yeah.
But it was intricate and nightmarish.
See, I just sent someone a link, and they clicked on the link, put in a name, and then joined, and that's it.
That's
I think if we want the premium version, then it's like €15 a month, but it's
that's not terrible though.
no, and especially I plan to start using it more heavily to do podcasts with people that are not on the continent, because there's a lot of people, like books that I'm reading and people that I find really interesting that I want to start having conversations with. And then yesterday I had the epiphany that like, wait, this really interesting Canadian author, I don't need to wait until I'm in Canada and I can knock on his door. I can just call him and be like, hey man, like I read your book.
Yeah.
I think what you're talking about and what my business is really similar.
Yeah.
We should have a recorded conversation because it could change the world.
See, I think back in the beginning we had a few very remote things, interviews done. Eventually, because we've been working so much with people over in America, we started the American team, who betrayed us. but it was really nice having the intercontinental arrangement back when it was alive. Not being limited to the people in my living room essentially was
Makes it.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, my kitchen, to be fair, it wasn't living room at all. So yeah, no, show me because we'll have a look. But essentially, what we would have to do, if you and I wanted to seriously try and get the radio back into full flings and try and be making money off of it like it eventually used to, we'd have to probably up it to at least a show every other week.
I mean, now that I'm back on track, the plan is a show a week.
Well, that's better.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. It took a while for me to come back from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It's like, I went to Amsterdam. It was 2 weeks trip.
Yeah. But mostly you were there
2
longer.
weeks holiday.
Yeah.
And I feel like the 2 weeks of holiday gave me a month of work. Because when I came back, like, I went completely off the grid. Like, even my brother had an appointment for a 2-hour time slot during that 2 week period where it's like, this is when I will be available. And that's it.
Yeah.
So, coming back, I've been finding it much more difficult to actually find time to meet with people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
well, this is why I'm always so afraid about breaking my stride, my footing, my regularity, because if you do, you've got to try and re-establish the pattern. I get so frustrated when I leave in the middle of a task because I'm like, I'll get back to the pattern that I am now forcing myself to break. It is, and then there's the belayed workload that's left behind after it.
oh, see, that's where I'm doing things differently this year because last year I did whatever needed to happen with the business. This year I'm putting strict borders. This is working time, this is family time, and whatever needs to happen within these working time.
Yeah, no, that was a good move. I spent 15 years trying to establish that. Still haven't got it. So if you can stop yourself completely derailing at the beginning, you stop yourself derailing at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that the patterns and the habits that I'm establishing now, now the business is just starting, but the patterns and the habits I'm establishing now are the ones that are going to make a difference.
They're going to live with you.
They're going to live with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I want to be there for my family. I want to have the time, take the time, not have the time, take the time.
Yeah.
Make the time to be fit, to do stuff.
That's the important factor, because if you say when you've got time, because people say to me, if you've got a bit of spare time, can you? Well, no, because I don't have spare time. That doesn't exist in my world. So tell me what you want and let's make some time happen, because otherwise it's not happening. I don't have time.
Yeah.
You have to make it.
Exactly. And I know, like, I know you long enough now to know that if I want to hang out, you'll make the time for it.
Yeah, and and you know that I have, because you'll turn up and I'll normally be in the middle of a task. I'm like, I'll be right with you. Even earlier on, he turned up. I was trying to repair a video that I've been working on for 2 weeks. It's making me furious because I just don't understand why that one clip won't output, and it's so important for my current project. I guess that's why it won't output, because it's so important to my current project. I can't U-turn now, and I've never encountered that, because every machine in the house is getting to 99% complete and then stopping, and it's staying there for days. And it's not the computer, obviously, because it's 5-6 different computers, and it's not the file, because I'm swapping the file out, and I even tried starting it from scratch and different programs. It's just my curse.
What's important about this project?
Because it's part of the process I'm doing of transitioning from being a available retail position to more licensing and software delivery, which means that I don't have to spend as much time trying to physically sell things. I'm actually closing the eBay store.
You're closing the eBay store?
Yeah. It's consuming too much of my time for not enough money.
I'm so proud of you.
I do a lot of digital work, and I thought to myself, if I swapped what I did over to an area of, so this is so boring. If you're a classic CKDS radio listener, you're used to me just being mental, but I'm moving over from this having to go to the post office and doing all the tax paperwork for everything that gets shipped, to a fully licensable business system, because I want to make the time for my family, and my business it clawed out in too many directions for that. So I looked at what was the biggest consumer of time for the lowest reward, and they broke my back a little recently, because they they removed one of my products saying it was counterfeit, which is a battle we often have because we work with public domain stuff or stuff that we're licensed to do. We're a Microsoft partner, and they said that we were selling counterfeit Microsoft products. We're a Microsoft partner, it's a licensed product. And I was filling in the paperwork to appeal, which I have to do every couple of months because their automated systems always do this. And I went, well, you know, it's a better idea than appealing this. Not. I'm done. You guys take a lot of my revenue. You don't generate even 10% of my business. And I waste a lot of time on your paperwork. So, die. 16 years, our eBay store, 100% positive feedback.
And like 25,000 reviews.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I'm proud of you, because I can only imagine how hard it would have been to walk away from this.
Yeah, Jack's moving the products off of it onto just the website only. And we're going to try and do it by the 1st, because that's when I would normally renew the store.
So now just physical products are no longer going to be a part of
No, we'll still do that.
Steve Driver.
We'll still do our physical products, right? But we will only do them on our direct website or auction it on our own resale platform. We are not going to be engaging in the Amazon eBay rat race anymore. It's not worth it.
So you're still going to sell physical products?
Yeah, but you know, this will cut a great deal of the headache around physical products off.
Okay.
I'm trying to shift the business to more digital than physical, but I won't destroy the physical. I will just destroy the avenues of physical that are more time consuming and less profitable.
How will your old customers from eBay and Amazon find you?
Well, you know, we go by PC guys everywhere, so.
Okay, so if they Google PC guys.
Yeah, we got 7,000 people on the page, on the Facebook page, and 62,000 of them on the Snipe Social page, and 11,000 of them on the Twitter. So they'll find me. And if they don't deserve to find me.
Yeah, fair. So what's going well, Steve?
Lots of stuff felt like it sort of was, but it's just I'm running into these little walls.
I asked you for what's going well, not
Yeah.
walls.
But it was.
So like the things that are not felt like they were, but the things that are going well.
No, it's not a lot of that. It's stuff that nearly will.
Yeah, I know. That's
Ask
why
me-
I want you to think about it.
Ask me in a week when things are actually will.
No, because then you'll give me the same answer.
No, I won't, because next week Vicky's going to finish my Sprite, and our Night of the Living Dead game's going to be done, which will be going on our Night of the Living Dead 8K DVD, because the computers are going to stop being gits.
Ah,
So next week there'll be things. There'll be good things. There'll be cool things.
so you're making a video game to put it on.
Right, so this is another one of those situations, and I know you keep saying to me, I'm not stupid, I'm clever. This is another one of those stupid situations where I'm stupid, right? So obviously I designed the 8K DVD system, and it was designed to show you everything that can be done because of all the protocols that already exist. We live in this Web3 world, and your basic browser can do everything from media streaming to video games to technical support to even composing music.
Yeah.
So because of that, the way 8K DVD works is it can hook into all of that. Yeah? So obviously for our launch to try and get people to adopt the format, I need to create a disc that demonstrates that universal capability, which means I need to build a disc that does all of those things, interactive movie, video game, etc., which was done.
Sounds like just the look on your face makes me feel like it wasn't an easy task.
No, because like I've spent 3 weeks making video game sprites. You don't realise how many images you need. This is a zombie game. Yeah, I need like 40 zombies. I need the soldiers. I need the people in the house. What are these people eating? What are the power-ups? Are there animals in the background? Birds in the sky. You just don't realise. Like if you really want to show the capability of something, you've got to show the capability, and that becomes incredibly complex. Which is why after weeks of designing characters for the game, when you turned up, Jack's girlfriend was doing a character for the game because I just can't. I've done so many of them.
What do you spend your time on?
This, everything. Whatever takes my fancy. ADHD. takes me in any direction. It's very difficult because obviously my brain does fire off in 1,000 different directions, and I want to do 1,000 different things. But if I want to pay my bills, I have to make sure I focus on finishing each task that is going to make money first, which is so boring.
To do tasks that will make money.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather go, I've had a great idea. I want to be the idea guy. I want to be like, I've had a great idea. Here's some money. Go make it happen. But I'm not. I'm the idea and the execution guy. So I have to stay on the execution. So daunting. So boring.
So you rather be generating ideas.
Yeah, who wouldn't like?
Okay, so let's...
Who wouldn't like to just sit in a deck chair, sipping a cocktail, going, I've got a great idea. Go make it happen.
Yeah, so alright, I mean, we're live. I don't think we actually have like a set schedule. So let's say we got 20 minutes. Let's invent a company. You and me.
I've already done 3 this week.
All right. 4th. You just told me you like generating ideas. I love talking about ideas. Let's create something, Steve.
So the next thing I want to create.
What is it?
Is again, it's sort of boring.
You just told me it was going to be fun.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's always a bit of each column, isn't it? Like a big thing that I run into, particularly on YouTube and Facebook and eBay, we've covered the whole issue of copyright. And the issue with copyright is that there actually isn't a centralised source of information. The US have the US Copyright Office, Canada, I imagine that's something similar. England works in a completely different system to everywhere else. And most media that's been made since 1978 doesn't even require a copyright filing. However, it can still end up in public domain despite the fact that it didn't need a copyright filing. There's a whole complicated, intricate system. And there's no way to look anything up to know for sure.
But YouTube, I put something on YouTube today and there was a copyright check.
YouTube doesn't do a copyright check. It does a content ID check.
They did it. Alright, they called it a copyright check.
Yeah, that's a content ID check. So the copyright, this is my point, because I have it all the time with them. I can show you on my YouTube where they've gone, this is copyright, and it's absolutely not. Because somebody on YouTube has said, I own the copyright for that. They don't. YouTube don't check anywhere other than their own internal system. And their own internal system is full of lies.
Alright, back to the company, and I have a challenge for you.
So I want to put together a system where we can actually compile legitimate, searchable information about content, about whether or not it is or isn't in copyright, who the fucking owner of the copyright is.
That sounds extremely complicated.
Everything I do is complicated, Jesse, if you never know.
Yeah, so we got 20 minutes to create, now we got 18 and a half. So for the next 18 and a half minutes, I have a challenge for you.
What?
You're allowed 2 types of answers. Yes and no but.
Well, this feels very improv.
It is.
Improv.
We're improving a business.
I'm behind the mic. I mean, I don't like my face, so I'm happy with that, but I was slowly guiding myself to the point
disappearing.
where it looked like Jesse was just talking to a microphone, the microphone was talking back.
I mean, we have the same hairstyle. My wife says I'm a microphone, so it's just your microphone fell because your hair's longer.
It's much longer.
So what is a business that we could create together?
I don't know, Jesse. I don't know. Because I was looking to do at some point with you content creation around your coaching, around your game, because a bit of original content is worth a lot if you can make it worth watching, and if you've got something interesting to teach, then it's worth creating. So I don't know, something in the realm.
So content creation.
It's always content creation.
Because you are one of the best editors I've ever seen or heard of.
Yeah, but I mean, how many have you seen?
That was but. Yeah, and
I'm not that special. I try.
Yeah, and I'm amazing. Try again.
I'm not going to be very good at this, am I?
No.
I try, Jesse. I do.
You're a great editor. And actually, there's a video guy that I are you coming on Tuesday?
To where? What?
Our storytelling night.
Um,
Tuesday night.
I will check the situation because I think it's half term. I have to check with the children
Okay.
to find out
Check with the children.
what the arrangements are. But yeah, if I'm available, I'll come. Where is it? Is in the...
It'll be in downtown Brno.
All right.
The desert.
Did you send it in one of the group chats? Did you?
It's in. Actually, you probably don't even check that one. It's in Meetup Brno.
Yeah,
I
don't.
You don't even check my messages anymore. So I was like, did you see my message in BBBC?
No.
I left.
Oh, I thought you had.
Yeah.
Because I saw a push notification, somebody saying I can pick up the extra coaching if needed. So that was you leaving.
That was me leaving.
I said to Jacko, and I think he's left.
Yeah.
Freeing up your time.
Yeah.
The deep contemplation.
Of how to say it exactly. I love having conversations with founders. I'm really grateful for the connection. Obviously, I met you through the club.
Yeah.
And I feel I have great conversations with the people there outside of the meetings.
Yeah.
So I rather meet with the people, meet with the same kinds of people, founders.
Yeah.
And preferably during the day. Because especially if I'm in Brno, at any evening events means I need to be in Brno until late in the evenings. And for me, evenings are when normal people are available.
I know it's a bit of a structural issue.
So Nofa and I will be starting something where it'll be probably at cost, at least in the beginning till we get the ball rolling, to join the meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay for your meal and that's it. And mainly just to shoot the shit and talk about business ideas.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think there is a structural element where, because she's seeing a lot of fall off at the moment, and I think part of that is because if most of the time, every time is taken up by the presentations, you have the issues of if you can't get enough presenters, the expectation is damaged and you have meetings cancelled. And the lateness in the day often causes people to have conflicts in schedules that are untenable, which...
People with businesses want to spend time with their families.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. People in business want to spend time with their families. Any event that happens in the evening or on the weekend is I need to think about it. But give me something on a Monday morning, fuck yeah, I'm in. Oh, sorry. I am in. I don't know if you've ticked the 18 plus log.
YouTube hasn't monetized us yet anyway, so it doesn't
matter. Okay.
Jessy, this show is far cleaner than anything my audience have come to expect.
Good to know.
I mean, a lot of it is... people might be able to listen to this to get concepts about how to manage their time running a business. It's not what they've come to expect from CKDS Radio. They've come to expect me drinking whiskey out of a gravy jug.
I mean, this is CKDS. That's why, I asked you last time I was here, how attached are you to the name? Because we're having... I know, you're super attached and you're going to stick with it.
Yeah.
The conversations we're having are different.
No. What it comes down to is with CKDS Radio, what we have always done is, as I said, we have slots that are dedicated to people doing specific things. So if sitting across from me in that chair was someone like John, or if Rodney was still with us, this would be very different. This would be far sillier.
Someday I want you to tell me the story of Rodney.
There's so many. There is not a story of Rodney. There are so many Rodney stories. He is he's a big part of the spirit, and we never would have flown as high as we flew for all those pictures on the wall to be there if it hadn't been for Rodney. You know, we wouldn't have existed at all if it wasn't for Nick. But our interaction with actual celebrities and becoming an actual station with a regular live schedule, because it used to just be in between show playlists, which do, if you've got the audience, make money, which again is why I want to be back on Live 365. But because of Rodney, we ended up being a show every night, celebrity guest stars, celebrity guest shows, everything. And, you know, that would sound like, it fits quite well in the idea that we're talking about business acumen, but it was actually just because he was an excitable person it had nothing to do with trying to make a business out of it. He wasn't trying to make a business out of it. He didn't care. He was being a silly bugger. That's all he was ever doing, was being an idiot, being himself, and talking about the films he likes and the celebrities he likes, or ripping the piss out of people, taking the mickey out of Eric Stoltz non-stop for years. Actually, to the point, I'm watching Caprica at the moment. Eric Stoltz is one of the main actors in it, and every time his name comes up on the credits, I think of Rodney. Because he would always make a joke about how Eric Stoltz was originally going to be in that, but was fired. Do you know the background of Eric Stoltz?
No, I have no idea. Never even heard the name.
Have you heard of the film Back to the Future?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think I might have even seen segments.
Oh,
Of,
yeah.
Like his own grandfather. I've seen that scene.
Right. So, Eric Stoltz was originally going to be Marty McFly. And something happened and he got fired. And it became Michael J. Fox. And you know Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Because it, it was
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. It shifted his whole reality being in that film. So Rodney would always make jokes about Eric Stoltz being hired for a role that he'd never been hired for, but was fired before shooting started, all because of this thing with Back to the Future. And actually, it helped because, like, with pop culture references, one of the ones he taught me, so when I saw the new Flash movie, and they were talking about Back to the Future, and in the other reality, Eric Stoltz kept the part. It became a modern pop culture reference, which I thought he would have loved that. So yeah, and Rodney was just an idiot who found a way of making being an idiot profitable.
So how can we be profitable creating content? You and me.
You just got to give the people what they want. This is what I said. Okay, so I looked into the idea of what you said of school. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because you said, what about something different? And I said, we can make like OnlyFans for business owners to teach things.
Yeah.
And you went like school. But the premise of school is you have to pay to have a channel.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's not OnlyFans for business owners. Why are you paying money up front in the hope you'll get a customer? Why are you giving money first? Like, if these people believe in their product...
Skin in the game.
No. If they believe in their product, it is of benefit to them to have you selling on their platform. There should be no monthly fee from you. Go, I'll take 5% of your money, Jessy, good luck. Because...
You take a cut,
you take a cut,
subscription.
not a subscription. Because if you believe in your customers, if you believe in your creators, they'll make you the money. No, the more I looked into it since we last looked, the more it's beginning to look like a bubble, a scam bubble that will burst. Because at the moment everyone's really excited. And that's all well and good until it's not. Because what happens is you've got these people who are, I'm only 30 grand a month. Well, that's true on a lot of platforms. There are loads of people, eBay, Amazon, and again, OnlyFans, people making 30 grand a month. But they are the edge. They're the 1%ers.
Yeah.
Now,
probably even like
even smaller.
Even smaller. Like
0.3%ers.
Yeah.
So, if you're paying eBay £50 a month for a store, such as I was, but your return of interest is actually only £3 profit, is it worth the 50 quid? It's absolutely not. So for anyone who is in the bottom 95%, paying a monthly fee becomes pointless. So you step away from the platform that's charging the monthly fee. But the thing is, when sellers step away, buyers step away as well, because they go, well, there's nobody here, and they leave. So
it's like a snowball.
Yeah. So
or implosion.
In actual fact, school have reduced their fees repeatedly over the last couple of years since their initial launch position, because I think they're already seeing the ball start. But in the position of most established businesses, they never say that dirty word of free. They'll keep finding ways to try to justify charging that monthly fee to be a member of the elite club. Whereas I could knock together a site where you would charge the commission, they could upload their videos, people could subscribe, but the creator doesn't pay anything up front.
How long would it take?
Time is it? I could have it done by midnight if I had the budget.
What's the budget?
About $300.
Have you talked to Jessy's job lately?
Talk to who? What?
Jessislav.
No.
No?
No.
You and him need to have a conversation. This site will happen after.
Okay.
There's something that I met with him at for a coffee.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to coach him, and then I ended up being on a super tight schedule. So I told him, we're just gonna have a conversation instead.
Yeah.
It was interesting because like you would think the coaching would be so much.
Hey Parker. Yeah, CKDS Radio's sort of back.
I want to see more.
So me and Jessy have been doing shows sort of once every 6 weeks. The other guy is Jessy.
Hi, I'm Jessy.
We've been doing shows once every sort of 6 weeks. We're going to be ramping it up to probably about once a week, mate. I will be looking at doing a thing where I can remote in with the other DJs, because obviously if you're listening, you can hear me and Jessy are having a serious conversation. So I'm looking to do things where maybe once a week I will do a remote call with like you or somebody over in England who's just a bit silly, and we'll do some stupid shows as well, so that CKDS Radio can be CKDS Radio. We actually we got online fairly smoothly. We only had one error, so we're not back in our normal
What's up,
form.
Steve and the other guy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just the other guy. My name is on the tag.
Hi, Jessy.
Hi. Thank you, Sean.
He didn't know, so he was just got the invite for the show and was like, holy shit, it's back online.
Yeah, it's back online.
How are you holding up, Sean?
There's way too much of a lag.
There's like a 4-minute lag. Nothing.
Yeah, like that's what they can ask us a question, but there's no conversation happening here because it'll be like having a conversation with the moon.
It's always. Like, do you remember when you used to watch on the news? They had satellite communication. They'd ask somebody something in the field, something, and he's standing there holding his head, waiting for the message to arrive. No, you.
No,
you
I don't remember that.
Any
that's not.
pop culture reference, you just don't.
That's not even pop culture. That's like straight up culture.
News back in the day. You're silly and stupid. Yeah, you are, Jay. So we'll do things with you as well, buddy. I'll talk to you and Sh1t, and we'll schedule something. We'll have to work out who we're gonna go online with. There's actually as well, Sean, you probably missed it, but last year we did a CKDS viewer party, me, Laura, and Mark, which you can watch on YouTube, which was really cool because we did a viewer party for like a Star Wars film, and the director saw it, and was answering some of the questions we asked during the filming, which was kind of cool.
That is really cool.
I should do viewer parties with you. Actually, we should do viewer parties.
Yeah,
that's really important because you've never seen anything.
I'd love to do a viewer party with the Live Jugglers cartoon.
Okay. Is that a gentle hit at finished?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Before you go, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Should have started that. You came so early today, and I just cooked and we watched Star Trek.
Yeah, it was
Basically
wonderful. And everyone seemed like at one point I was just sitting on the couch like, wow, I barely exist. Everyone's just doing their own thing.
Yeah, well, obviously because Jack's girlfriend is in like a graphic design college.
Ooh.
So she said a few times, like she designed some posters. Actually, I've got a poster I need to put on this wall that she made me for Christmas. And she was talking about how Jack's always doing bits and pieces for me in the business, and said like she could help with the graphic design stuff. And I was like, I can't be doing this Night of the Living Dead characters anymore. So I put Photoshop on that machine and said, can you do this? So this was the first time she's ever tried to do a task that I've given. So it was quite daunting for her. She's worried about getting it wrong or taking too long. But at the end of the day, I'm nowhere near ready to actually finish coding the game, so it doesn't matter. But I have decided that when I'm done, like I'm coding it for the Night of the Living Dead 8K DVD, but I am going to actually release it onto the Google Play Store for mobile play. Because I just feel like the 10,000 hours that have gone into making the damn thing, I should probably try and make a bit of it back rather than just this is a demo.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. But and transitions us back to our content.
Yes.
What kind of content do you want to create?
Oh, I don't know. It really depends. I'll tell you what. You might enjoy it. I'd love to get back to doing content on the convention circuits.
convention circus.
Yeah, you did your first Comic-Con last year, didn't you?
I did do my first.
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
so in the convention circuits, you used to go around and, well, back in the day, I used to obviously film the celebrities, but interview cosplayers and cover the events that are happening, and you turn it into like a 90-minute featurette about this Comic-Con or that one or whatever. I'd like to get back to doing that properly. I filmed one a year and a half ago. I filmed every piece of speech, but I haven't found the time to sit down and truly edit it because I filmed all of the panels, which is so much footage. And
Are you allowed to share that?
so
If you pay for the ticket, you're allowed to share any of the content.
yeah, and I mean, there are lines, but panels are typically inside those lines. Like if they do a preview episode of a TV show,
Okay, yeah.
you can't film that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But anything that is live character,
Live interactions, yeah.
live interactions, you could poke the person that's doing the thing.
Yeah. It's typically allowed to film in the events.
Okay, cool.
Catch you later, Joe. He'll probably be back from dinner by the time the voice catches up. Yeah. I used to
Lego convention. I like that idea.
go to a Lego convention. I'd enjoy that. But Parker, do you know where I can find a Lego convention near me?
But what would you want to film at the convention?
Just interview cosplayers about their costumes, talk to the stand owners, things like that. Because when you go to an anime convention or a Comic-Con, or
Actually, that would be funny because I would have no idea who anyone is.
yeah,
So I would just go up to random people and say, "Hey, who are you today?"
yeah. So you would be the person. Firstly, I hate my face, so I don't really want to be in the videos. I hated the first CKDS radio at the cons. I was interviewing. I hated it. I hated my face. I had to edit it. I had to go through every frame of the damn thing, watching me in slow motion. It irritated me. So, firstly, it can be your face, which is great.
Thank you.
Also, you don't mind talking to random people, and there is a level of intrigue that I think can be drawn from the fact that you will have no idea who you're talking to or what's going on around you. I think your confusion itself could lend to be appealing. Hey, who are you? Where am I? How did I get here? That sort of thing. I think that'd work.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I did the one that I filmed a couple of years ago, and one of the reasons it's taken so long is because I didn't have fully charged equipment, which means I couldn't be gimbling all the time. Because we had been to England the night before, and we had been there for Halloween. We'd gone there for about 4 days, and our flight back got diverted from Brno to Prague, so we didn't land in Brno, and we were stuck in the airport for like 6 hours. Then we had to bus it back to Brno, and then we slept for like an hour before going to the convention. So none of the equipment was charged, and we were all exhausted.
What else could we do? Because conventions are rare.
Well, but that's okay, like, because you could do conventions as your, I don't know, once every 2 months kind of thing. Essex, you're going to one in Essex when? When is it? Why would I know where one is in Czech? Because it was your idea, Parker. Why else? And it doesn't have to be Czech. It could be Germany. I don't know. You used to get around.
Austria would also be suitable.
That's okay, yeah.
Vienna is quite nearby. Or Bratislava.
Yeah.
I haven't been to
The Netherlands?
Bratislava since the marathon.
Yeah, just be outside the UK.
Do you want to run the Brno Marathon?
Buddy, run. Me run.
Yeah.
How many times since we've met have you seen me use a walking stick? You want me to run?
Yeah. I'm going to be running with Lily.
Okay, but your legs work.
I got hit by a plow.
Okay, 3 cars. Jumped off a balcony.
That one sounds like it was your choice. Was the house on fire?
No, there was a fight in the car park.
And you were running to the fight or away
Yeah,
from
I
it?
was going to break it up.
Oh, okay.
Which it worked, by the way, because if a guy comes off a balcony, lands in the car park next to you, you do stop fighting.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like kamikaze.
Yeah, there was maybe a drink involved.
Ah,
Yeah,
singular.
yeah.
Just one cup.
Well, it was a bathtub of whiskey, but
Yeah, sounds more appropriate.
is your tea broken?
My teeth broken. Yeah.
Do you want another one?
No, I'm
Are
good.
you sure? I can send an order to the kitchen.
Oh well, if it's delivered, that would be lovely.
Yeah, no.
Chamomile, please.
One sec.
I didn't know there was order service.
Oh yeah, there's table service, mate. We just wait for the buzzer to go off.
Only thing Steve runs is his mouth. I like the Sh1t guy.
He's a bit of a dick, but we love him.
Going where today?
He's going to a Lego convention in Essex in May.
Ah, yeah.
So that's a while away. I think there's an anime convention before then, which I'm supposed to be going to. I will have to check with Daphne.
Have you seen any of the content I've posted lately?
I've got no idea. I'd have to check because I could have and then just not.
Actually, why are we not friends on Facebook yet? I looked for you and I couldn't find you.
I can see you every day. Comes up, goes, you know Jessy. I go, my mate.
I looked for Mr. Steven Driver and no one showed up.
Oh, because my profile's private.
Your profile's private.
Yeah. I've got so many enemies, Jessy.
So you can see me, but I can't see you.
I can see everything, everywhere, all the time. I'll add you in a minute.
Alright, yeah.
Do you know what? It's because I'm crazy, right? So I haven't actually added anyone from the business club yet.
Yeah, I mean, anyone...
It's sensitive saying it, I'm a dick. Nobody but us can see it because the word filter stopped it.
Oh.
Because I said Sean's a dick and he said I am a dick, but you still love me. But the Facebook auto filter has hidden it from public view.
Okay, cool.
Can you make a fitness tea for me and a chamomile
Please put a please at the end.
for Jessy, you sack of shit?
Please.
Oh. I misheard you. I thought you said sack of shit. I can't say please.
He'll do it.
Now he'll think something's happened to me.
Yeah, you're having a conversation with Jessy.
Chamomile for Jessy. No milk. Shouldn't need stating, but just to be sure. Don't put milk.
I heard statins. It's like, yeah, no, I think I can live without statins in my chamomile tea. Like, I don't know if that's a default.
No.
I heard, you said stating.
Yeah.
I heard statins.
I take my statins separately in the morning with my breakfast. Because I'm old. Do you know what? I'll tell you what, Sh1t. But the thing is, you say it's a convention, so it's going to be people interacting with each other, not
There
just
will be people.
Yeah, not just things built. Because if so, then maybe I could fly over to England in May, and Sean could be the annoying person who talks to people. I could film that. I could even consider bringing a child. I guess it's a Lego convention.
I mean, you have two.
I know, which means I probably have to bring two to a Lego convention, because
Yeah.
it gets expensive, doesn't it? Or was that not an invite? Would you rather my family avoided you at your Lego convention? Give that 10 minutes to feed through.
Yeah.
Unless he's been kicked from the room for saying dick.
Ah, then definitely not.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
But yeah, there's also the travel logs and stuff, isn't there? Like, just going to random cities and talking about things. I seem to find that's quite popular.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I asked if you'd seen my content lately, because I've stopped giving a fuck. I just, if I have an idea, I record it, I put it online, and that's it. My last reel was me reading a poem.
Yeah.
That's it. And then quoting who wrote it.
But that's golden.
So, I'm just being...
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, see, because I can see you, but I don't actually spy on you. So I haven't seen your content, no.
Oh yeah, that's the poem.
Yeah, reading Rupert Kipling. So, yeah, no, I see. Firstly, because I'm insane, I originally didn't add anyone from the business club.
I know, even your business card takes you to a link that needs permission before may add content. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
Very discreet. No, it's because I did legitimately I had a a fairly extreme nervous breakdown a couple of years ago. I have, and obviously this is again the topics tonight have been quite serious. I've struggled with suicidal thoughts for over a decade, and I struggled with them quite quietly, as most people do. But then a few years ago, when I had this break, I thought to myself, I shouldn't be struggling quietly. I don't think it helps me in any real serious way telling people I'm struggling. But I think it could help some people. Like, I think we are unaware of how many people around us are hiding pain. And so I spent some time exposing what my pain was. And not because I was seeking attention. I'd very much planned to kill myself at the end of it. I just wanted people to know what had happened. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't for nothing. And maybe if they sort of followed the diary of the breakdown, then maybe they could see the symptoms in somebody who was helpable. Now, as it stands, I'm still struggling. But
I want to add you're still alive. I'm quite grateful for that.
It's a lot of work though.
It is.
It is the hardest task I do. And I've become resistant to all of the medication I've ever been given for it, so I now have to just face it, which is hard. But I think I'd find it easier if I had money.
Yeah. What would you do with it?
What would I do with it?
With money?
Oh, I'd buy a yacht. I don't really like the sea, but it's a nice place where there's no people. I'd fund most of my projects. You know me, I want to make a difference, leave a positive impact on the world. Also spend some downtime, go to Thailand, eat food in a tree, go to England, see my friends. I would say go to Wetherspoons with Sh1t and have a mixed grill, but they don't sell mixed grills in Wetherspoons anymore.
What's stopping you from having money?
The entire global economy is not in the best position. I don't know if you've looked outside lately.
I haven't. I
You got your news from me.
I keep my focus on the people around me.
Oh, everything's on fire, Jessy.
I hear.
Yeah. So that's stopping me having money. It's the same thing that's stopping everyone. I'm not special.
So believing that the world is on fire.
No, seeing the world actually on fire. I mean, there's videos of places in it just actually on fire. Some of it's just pure actual fire.
What would it take for us to all help each other?
What? Oh, French invented something for it. Guillotines. They would help.
How would it help?
You know how it'd help. I can't say that stuff or we'll get censored.
What else could help?
Oh, I've got no other plans.
No other plans engaging.
Guillotine's just number one, right up there. I believe in violence.
You really don't. Like, that's the thing. You are the most passive, like, nicest guy.
I've got an
ever
image.
met.
I've got an image.
Yeah,
I'm evil.
you-
I'm evil. My father said that to me recently. He helped me with something. Don't tell anyone. I've got an image.
Your father.
Yeah. We reconnected recently.
I was about to say, like, I didn't even know you had a father.
Well, I came from somewhere, Jessy.
Yeah, I'd never heard about him, so I assumed
We reconnected a
he'd
couple of months ago.
been dead for years.
No, he lives in Bulgaria.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we reconnected a few months back. Like, we see each other at family things. You know, but there aren't a lot of family things that I go to. We saw each other at my brother's wedding, which was... My brother got married. I don't know. It was some point in the last year.
You're telling me about a lot of positive changes in your life.
Are they? It wasn't my wedding.
No, I'm not talking about the wedding. It's just like things seem to be improved. It's not yet perceivable.
No, I talk about things as I notice them and they come up organic to the conversation. The idea of, like, when you say what's going well, I don't know, immediately it's like when someone goes, what's your favourite movie? I can't remember the name of any film ever. You know?
You know what questions, like, I have an answer to everything. Except this. Something came up in improv class.
Yeah.
And I I was just silent. My brain, I meditated for years, and my brain was never so empty. You know what the prompt was?
What?
3 things you do when you're bored. When are you bored, Steve?
I don't stop.
So what are 3 things you do when you're bored?
I create unnecessary new amounts of work. I watch X-Files. I rewatch old cartoons. Bit of Star Trek. Play some time with my kids. Paint my house. Do some plumbing. Fix some wiring. There's nothing stops here. I don't have
Yeah,
time to be
exactly.
bored.
Like that. I'm never bored. I might be doing nothing, but I'm not bored because of it. Like even today, I had coffee with someone, and he texted me that I'm gonna be late. No timeline, just I'm gonna be late. Like okay, I stared at the wall. It was wonderful.
It's Terry Pratchett. Of course it is. I think it's Death.
What?
Is it Death or is it Susan?
What are you even talking about?
When you said you're never bored, it was Death. A quote came into my head, and it's from one of my favourite characters from one of my favourite books from one of my favourite authors.
Terry Pratchett.
Yeah.
I think I know some of his books.
And it's from the Hogfather, and it's Death who says it. Human beings make life so interesting. Do you know, in a universe that's so full of wonders, they've managed to invent boredom? I love Pratchett. You're bored right now? Fight me. So what do you do when you're bored, Sean? And we'll give that 6 minutes.
Is he the one that wrote the one about Jesus? Does he have like biblical books?
When you say about Jesus, be more specific, because are you...
Jesus' best friend. Bliff.
Bliff.
I think it's Bliff.
Let's look it up. I'm
Lamb, maybe? Christopher Moore?
Christopher Moore, no. Biff, Levi Bar Atheist, is the fictional childhood best friend of Jesus. That's Christopher Moore.
Christopher Moore.
Yeah.
Wonderful book.
Yeah?
I never understood Jesus until this book. It's wonderful.
Have you read Good Omens, or seen Good Omens, or encountered Good Omens?
Good Omens. Yeah!
Oh my god, pop culture reference Jessy got. Crazy.
The book.
You read it?
I think so.
What do you think so?
What is it about?
It's about an angel and a demon who are close friends and various apocalyptic events.
Yes! I have read it. I don't remember it.
You don't remember it?
No. I've read like 300 books in the past couple of years.
Read them in a way they stick.
I read them while running.
I can't say what I do when I get bored, you'll get censored.
You'll get censored, Sean. Again.
See, that's how the old shows used to work. Except we just got censored. But we weren't on Facebook. That's one of the other beauties about Live 365 was you had your own license and you weren't subject to the conglomerate position of Facebook and YouTube. So we did just say what we wanted.
Do you have live on Snipe Social?
We do, yeah.
How come we never go there?
I don't know. Because this is the first time you've asked me. So
You have a social platform with over 10 million users.
Firstly,
and I know nothing about it.
Firstly, 80 million.
80?
Yeah.
It was 10 million a couple months ago.
It was. I've got problems. That
You have got
that
problems.
growth rate is an issue. We had 2 outages in the last month because of it. Big time problems. I don't know what to do.
Focus.
The thing is, it needs moving to a custom designed piece of hardware with custom run software, which requires good money down up front to do it.
How do you have 80 million users and no money to fund the project?
Okay.
Please explain that to me.
This comes down to an error of origin. Okay? And the error of origin is everything about Snipe was geared around user satisfaction, not monetization. So monetization was not prerequisitely built in. There are no ad targeting systems. There are very, 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 very generic CPM ads, which means a CPM ad requires 10,000 views to earn you $1.
Why don't you do like Wikipedia?
What, donations?
Yeah.
Because people are not particularly interested in that. But it doesn't matter. We're reshaping the advertising system to not be like Facebook's, obviously, because
But if you don't have ads,
we do have ads. They're just not. They're not
targeted.
They're neither targeted nor pay per click, and they're low level CPM delivered by a third party network because it just wasn't a matter of import. But we're restructuring it.
Have you ever tried donations?
I don't know. Maybe back in the beginning, and we might have got some. I think Sh1t Radio used to get Sh1t Radio used to get donations. We had donations on the social platforms for it. We used to have it.
Do you have a way of messaging all users?
What, on here?
No, on Snipe Social.
Oh God, I wouldn't dare. It's just too much. Just try and send like you're talking like a blanket newsletter. Try to minimise how much I can page prompt maybe. Yeah, I think there's a page prompt system where I could have something when they log in, it comes up at the top.
How long would it take for you to build that?
Well, about an hour.
When are you going to build it?
No, probably tomorrow. It's not a bad idea, Jessy. I'll make a note.
You have 80 million regular users.
Yeah.
Stop trying to build ads.
No. We need to build the ad system. Oh, I built the ad system. I launched the ad system. And I've got the scripts on sale. It got approved. It's good stuff. So that's already in transition. But you're right that I could be doing other things.
Why don't you make it a question?
Build, donate module, and send push to users. See, there you go. That'd be nice. Get everyone to give me $1.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Make it a question.
What?
Would you rather donate to keep this site running, or have ads?
Well,
Click to donate.
yeah, but if I do it like that, then it's lending to the idea that I'm trying to take it in the direction of Facebook, which breaks my promise to my users. But I will add I will put something out there going, if you enjoy this, you want to keep it going, or you want to make it faster, or you want more people to join, give me some money. Something like that. Not those words. I will talk to various AIs and get them to humanise my response.
You're talking to a human.
Yeah. I know. This is broken. Come on, Jack. Service is terrible.
Needs better tips.
No.
Maybe after that prompt, you won't have a money problem anymore.
Then I'll hire a real person to make me real proper drinks.
Because if there's 80 million, that means 70 million are new. And new is usually when they're most active.
Yeah, no, there's been massive growth. Because obviously the problem is that America now owns TikTok. And
Really?
Yeah.
They took it from China?
Yeah.
How?
Force.
How do you go in with a military and get TikTok?
It was lots of trade strong arming, but it basically means TikTok now is incredibly censored, and if you say anything that's sort of politically adversary towards the Trump administration, it gets censored. So the uninstalls are going through the roof. People are fleeing to other platforms, which I think is obviously part of why people are fleeing to ours. Grok has been problematic, shall we say, on X. Grok, it's X's AI system, and people have been using it to generate illicit images of minors, and when told to stop it from doing that, Musk essentially said no, but I'll make people pay, and he has monetized that image creation service, which has driven people off for good reason. And Meta and Facebook, they have been automating so much of their workflow that they are driving page creators off, and they're going to other platforms. And between these three groups of morons all at once, pushing people out, it's led to third-party social networks such as mine getting sudden influxes that, quite frankly, our servers were not designed for that sudden level of growth. It took years to it was 2 or 3 years ago we got to 2 million people. I was very happy. Then this year it shot up to 10 million by August or something, got up to 10 million, and then by December, the Sh1t network had delivered 80 million users service, and it fell over a couple of times, not for long, a few minutes here and there, but still enough. And it's all because these particular platforms are managing things so badly that people are running. And I'm happy to sweep them up if I can find a way to sweep them up without everything falling over. I've had to rate limit the site and throttle it and minimise sign-up speeds. I'm essentially turning users away.
How much money do you need to make it fully functional?
Oh, I don't know. The problem is we made an attempt at a migration recently that went not swimmingly. Because when we got to the remote server's software wasn't up to it. So we had this high-end 32-core system, and it couldn't do the job. Are you okay, Facebook? Good shout. It couldn't do the job. So we had to move it all back very quickly. And that was an attempted move when we were at 10 million people. So...
How could you build the current server? Is it a physical server that's here in the...
No, we used to hold them in-house, but because of the way the internet sort of works in the Czech Republic, that wasn't really viable. We had to rent. Very frustrating.
So it's a physical server. It's one physical server that's somewhere else.
Yeah, I think, where is it? It's in the Netherlands. The Sh1t social centralized server is in the Netherlands.
Could that server, instead of trying to migrate it, could that server be...
No, it's inside the bounds.
What do you mean?
It's inside the bounds of its hardware. You couldn't physically upgrade it even if you wanted to.
And building another server beside it would not...
No, because most of the distributable content is already on distributable servers. So we don't store people's images and videos on the central server. They're distributed. We've got 64 buckets with DigitalOcean around the world where the stuff is mirrored. And then obviously there is 4,000 nodes that run via Cloudflare. So all of the images and videos are delivered from that system. The only thing that is handled by that central server is logging in, logging off, sending each other messages, writing on walls, the interactive sections. So the problem is that it's already been split into hundreds of places. So what we actually need is the central machine that everything talks to. It needs more welly.
And it can't physically...
And that machine can't physically have more welly. So we tried to move it to a machine with more welly, but the operating system code on the machine we tried to move it to just wasn't up to it. So there's a lot of custom work that needs doing to do it. And because obviously money is a factor that I am regularly focusing on the jobs that are paying me now, I can't really be looking at the tasks that might pay me later, which is what Sh1t Social is, because Sh1t Social was not a task that was designed around money. It was designed around accessibility to social media that doesn't make you want to jump off a building. It's the whole point. It's about having somewhere you can go where you're not a target to an algorithm. So there's less money in that.
It's about to go big.
Well, objectively, it's already bigger than I ever intended for it to be. When I built Sh1t Social and Sh1t Search, I was met with I guess. Which tea is that? What bag did you put in it?
The one that was on the side. Is this the right type of tea?
This is... No, you don't want that. That's a metabolic tea.
Metabolic?
Yeah.
Cool. Where's chamomile then? 'Cause I
Fat
can't find
people.
it.
It's in a yellow packet.
It's the one
It's a
with.
rectangle one.
Here, you can
Yellow
take this.
packet. Take that. Here you go.
Thank you. Hello, people. I'm guessing this is live.
It
This is
live.
live.
Hello, humans.
Hello, human.
Right.
You'll be back with the other cup before anyone responds to you.
Yeah,
There's some
How
lag.
long is your stream delay?
6 minutes.
Oh, I have mine turned off.
What, stream delay?
Yeah, stream delay. It's an active setting.
No, it's not on Facebook.
You're streaming on Facebook.
I'm not on.
Hello, Facebook people.
What do you stream on?
Twitch.
Twitch. I'm not on
And
Twitch.
yes, I stream on Steam.
Stream on Steam, yeah. You knew what I meant. Twitch. I can't. I'm not on Twitch. I can't do Twitch, can I?
Yeah.
Sean Parker says hi.
Oh my god, it's Sean.
Yes, it's
Hey,
Sean.
we want tea. I gotta go home.
When?
I don't know.
After his tea, obviously.
Yeah, after
Nice
tea.
boy.
Please.
We'll discuss Twitch when you come back. Because that's what he streams on.
Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I look at it as a gaming position, so I didn't think of it as one of the necessary outfits. Just like I didn't think of Snipe Social as an outfit, to be fair. I was like, these are the places people go, and then my brain just locked into it.
what would you do if you were rich?
I told you, Jesse, crazy things, like nothing. That's definitely one of the things I'd do, nothing. I'd spend 150 quid on a bottle of alcohol-free whiskey for me and Sh1t to share. Because I want to try alcohol-free whiskey, but it's fucking expensive. I would also like to go and buy some Chateau Picard and some Romulan Ale, which are also unnecessarily expensive. There's drinking, but a lot of it's alcohol-free, low alcohol. It's more about novelty drinks. I like to do a bit of that. Also, I'd hire a personal trainer because I would be drinking and eating and someone would have to keep me in shape.
So you'd relax.
Yeah,
What do you think would happen if you relaxed?
I would probably keel over and die. My body wouldn't be used to it and it'd be like I'd have a stroke.
Like right now, what do you think would happen if you relaxed?
I tell you, my heart just stopped. Scream, what's going on? Poof, on the floor. It's over. I can't risk that. Why are you trying to kill me, Jess? Are you trying to kill me?
trying to free you.
I don't need to be free. I need to be angry.
How does it feel to be angry?
Yeah, that's alright. State of mind. Don't really know much else. Like, you sound passive, or I'm not aggressive. And this
Yeah,
may
you're
not
like
be
the
true.
Hulk, is angry all the
I
time.
am angry all the time, yeah. I am the first Avengers movie.
Yeah.
That's my secret character. I'm always angry. That is exactly who I am. That is exactly who I am. I'm intelligent.
Extremely intelligent.
I'm intelligent, I'm focused, and I'm pissed off. I am,
and you got a monster inside.
yeah. That's just pretty bang on. I'm Bruce Banner and the Hulk. That's who I am.
What does the monster want?
Again, I can't risk censorship or permanent bans. So I can't tell you what he wants, but he's angry, and it'd be messy. Look at that.
That looks good.
It does look good, doesn't it? That's Romulan rye whiskey, Romulan ale.
That's the alcohol-free.
No. This stuff will fuck you up.
That looks like Star Trek.
It is Star Trek.
It
These
is Star
These are
Trek.
all the stuff you can buy in the bars in Star
Very,
Trek.
very well.
This shit will fuck you up.
Jesse, was the tea you just had chamomile?
Yes.
It was. Yes.
So, question: where did you guys put the bags after? I'm looking.
I think
for them.
up. Like
Above
kettle.
the kettle?
Up.
Where are you looking?
The small cupboard.
Yeah, where are you
I
looking?
looked everywhere else.
Except for the tea cupboard.
All right, so you can replace me here.
You looked everywhere but the key. You looked everywhere but the tea cupboard.
Yes.
Oh, warp core white rum. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, now this stuff will mess you up. In actual fact, there's a guy who does like. There's a guy who does like Star Trek videos, does Star Trek parodies.
Mm-hmm.
Talon loves him, and he got the Star Trek cocktail book, and he did this quiz show where he would drink a Star Trek cocktail every time he got a question wrong, And he was shit-faced about 4 minutes in. It was amazing. But yeah, I definitely drink a lot of that.
What will happen when you have money?
Told you, I'll relax. I'll drink crap.
I want you to bring me to the moment.
I don't have,
Imagine it.
I don't have a moment. Right now, I'm imagining whiskies.
What would it feel like to not stress financially?
I've got no idea, but I don't want to relax. I want to be chaotic. I want to be manic. That's who I am right now. That's not bad for the price. That's, to be fair, I've found some single malt alcohol-free whiskey, Sh1t, in the UK for less than a bottle of Jack. That is mental. No, I'm chaotic. Who I am as a chaotic person is good. Like, don't get me wrong. There are times I do want to relax and say to myself, yeah, I can take the night off and try a different whiskey, or try one of my unnecessarily expensive wines. You know, I want these things, but I don't want to be somebody who relaxes all the time. We've got a short time in this life. There's not anything going to happen after. So leave a footprint on it. And I'm not going to leave a footprint if my feet are up. You know? So I want to be leaving some footprints. I want money because I want to leave footprints because I'm enjoying leaving footprints, rather than not leaving footprints because actually what I'm doing is stressing to do shit.
What footprints will you get to leave if you put your feet up?
None. Your feet are up. There's nothing on the ground, is there?
I mean, my feet are up.
Your feet are up. There's no marks on the floor. See that?
So you want to leave a foot? You want to leave
I want to
a
leave.
footprint?
I want to leave a footprint. I'll leave hundreds of footprints.
What's the footprint? What do you want to?
In the backs of Nazis and other things.
What do you? What do you want to be remembered for?
Oh, I don't know. I've said before I'd like to make a difference, but ultimately I'll be dead. So it doesn't matter, does it? Like, consciously while I'm alive, I want to leave the footprint. But when I'm gone, that bit doesn't matter. Do what I can while I'm here. Maximise my chance of not having a second death.
Is this the right one?
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Perfect.
play Helldivers with the child.
You are the child. So, Twitch, I don't need to be doing games.
There are people doing bathtub live streams and hot tub live streams.
Are they not playing games in the bathtub?
No.
Boring people.
What are they doing in the bathtub?
Existing and talking to people in chat. Basically what you're doing right now, except with more nudity.
Oh. Well, I mean, I could show a little skin.
No.
There we go.
I don't know, Sean. It might taste like shit. It might be fine. He's greyed out because he said a naughty word.
Yeah. Naughty.
He's
Sean.
a naughty boy.
You said a naughty word.
He's a naughty boy on the naughty step for saying a naughty word.
And now, he just saw your chest.
He's seen my chest.
Close the... Put
It's
the
open
tits
now.
away. Put
We
it
gotta get viewers, Jack.
Yeah.
This isn't how you do it.
Sex sells. Sex sells what? Exactly.
I like this guy. We don't need to be remembered as long as we made a positive impact.
There you
We
go.
know him very personally. I think.
You'll be.
We will always remember
Oh, so
Steve's chest.
Sean, I actually play Helldivers 2. It's like one of the few video games I play. Are you on there? Are you? Do I not have you on?
I reached level 50 in the first week because I have a very addictive
That
personality.
is Steam. I wanted Steam this time. Do I not have you on Steam? Jesus Christ! Why am I mixing Steam and Twitch up?
Were you about to say Twitch? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Weird.
Is there a reward for having a non-functional brain?
I don't think that's what this is for.
Don't know.
Pretty sure it's for editing.
It is for editing. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're one of the best editors in the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I just saw it randomly lying around.
subjective. Put it back on my shelf.
You have a lot of props in here.
I have a lot of props. What do you mean props?
Like anything, like they're not props, but anything in here could be used as a prop. Is what I mean.
He means old stuff.
Yeah, Talon calls them artifacts.
See?
I grew
Generation,
up with this stuff.
Generational gap. Does that thing still work?
I grew up using tapes. Are you telling me he considers them so old that they're artifacts?
No, but the things you might call a prop, he would call an artifact. Because of
Okay,
Warehouse 13.
That does look like a prop.
That is not.
Something he almost gave me, actually.
If you take that with you next time you're in England, Mirko will show you how to use it.
What is it?
Oh yeah, Miko probably knows how to use this better than you do, doesn't he?
He's got the latest model. It's really cool.
I feel really left out having no idea what that thing is.
It's for capturing audio.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. It's not on right now, but that's what it does.
But
You
I
press
never
record
I never got stupendously along with it. But Mirko showed me the latest model.
Feels really heavy.
Yeah, well,
It's a
You
bulky.
can change the recording mode.
yeah.
It's a bulky boy.
Well, you want to try and record quite low so you can amplify later. Or that used to be the case, but Mirko's one, he said, because it's a floating wave, you can actually record at any volume.
This isn't MP3. What is this?
That's a mini disc player.
Okay, so
And-
it's basically an MP3.
And that was your mum's.
I picked it up and thought this is an MP3. It's basically an MP3.
No, well, no,
Except for
it's a mini
discs.
disc.
Oh yeah.
Has it still got the? Oh, it's all coming off. She had a little skull and crossbones in the back, but that was your mum's. Every time she's visited me, I've tried to give it back to her.
I believe this is actually probably mine.
That. No, actually, I managed to buy.
Where is the camera?
That one.
Ah.
He wanted it angled up because it gives him less of a belly.
Yeah, because I'm fat.
Why would you actively announce it then if you're trying to hide it?
When they discontinued the servers,
Because he's trying to hide it. It's still Jack.
Yeah, no, I'm not Talon.
oh, but I mean, you could call Talon. You could say hello to Shawnee.
Talon, come say hi to Sean.
Can you cross-platform? Does Helldivers 2 cross-platform?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, son!
You can't. Okay, so Helldivers 2 is a really weird cross-platform. You
There's a
can
spider
play,
web on your face.
neat. You can play with people who are on other platforms in
Can
Helldivers
you
2.
see it, Jess? It's really annoying me.
I can see it too, actually.
Yeah, go on. Carry on.
Okay, so Helldivers 2, you can play with people on other platforms, but it's the only cross-platform game where you can't transfer your data to another platform, despite having cross-platform. The only one. Your data is stuck on whatever platform you start on, but you can play with people on other platforms, despite them clearly having interchangeable servers.
Is that your natural hair color?
Hello.
No.
What?
Is that your natural hair color?
You've seen my natural hair color, Jesse.
Have I?
Yeah,
Yes.
like barely blonde.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
You might want
Do
to.
I go around into a position where
Yeah, get in
you
front
can
of Jesse.
briefly be
Sit
seen,
on
I
Jesse's
guess.
lap.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Now go away. Love you.
Is that to me or him?
You're playing Helldivers, aren't you?
We're
Yeah.
about to.
We're
Because I'm
about
going to get. Because he's 60 super credits away from finally being able to afford a war bond. So I'm going to try to get him those before we play with Drew.
It's been years since I've been on CKDS
I forgot.
radio.
Yeah, you know what?
What?
Sean actually told me how fun Helldivers 2 was when we went to England and I saw him like
Oh,
as we
yeah.
got out of the airport.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
know that he plays
Because
it.
you guys were talking at the airport about it.
It's probably significantly higher level than Drew actually at this point.
Well, yeah, because when he picked us up from the airport, he was already playing it.
Oh, I think Drew already had the game as well though. He had it for like he said he got it at a release. He just
Yeah.
didn't play it.
Yeah, but Drew tends not to engage in things.
I don't know what Sean's gaming personality is like.
I mean, I don't. Because of the angle
What
of the
level are you,
camera,
Sean?
I look super high. In
Like high as in like tall or high as in like high?
high, like I'm just looking at myself and my eyes look really small. I'm like, wow.
That's actually the tea, because
Yeah, it's-
to be caffeine free, it's chamomile flavoured, but it's cannabis.
Is
Great
that actually
regardless.
cannabis?
No, don't be silly.
Because you, I mean, you.
I'm not going to
have
give him
tea.
cannabis tea. He's driving.
Artifact.
That's even better. That's even better. I found. Is this a cassette player?
I see like 10.
That is.
I'm watching your live.
That's a cassette MP3
I'm-
player.
I'm watching your live, and I can only see 10 seconds in the future.
You can only, the conversation's like,
And a gold mine.
Maxed out level.
oh God, Jack just found £1,000.
Stop laying around. You are the reason the crisis.
Artifact.
So expensive.
I heard you guys
Is that a
talking
round
about.
stick?
I think
That's a round
everything is
stick.
an artifact.
Yep.
I was picturing something very different.
He's right.
I
As
forgot
there-
that he-
Like
I
a sheep
forgot-
with horns and stuff.
You know he's actively watching the stream upstairs. I just
Oh, yeah,
remembered.
were you watching it?
Which
Yes.
means he
Oh.
saw me complaining about the fact that he calls all these things artifacts even though I used them during my childhood.
Yeah, when you pulled out the camera, I just yelled, "That's an artifact."
Yeah, see, look,
I would have screamed if
it's a
I had
USB
him.
cassette player.
Artifact.
Yeah. Have
Oh
it.
god, Nando is here.
What?
Nando?
It is,
Our cat.
it is the future past.
Future pack?
Maxed out. Sean, you're level 150?
He would definitely be bored playing with me then.
Here's our cat.
I got level 50 in the first week and then I kind of just stopped playing properly.
Show everyone our cat.
I'm like 10 or some shit.
You're level 12.
12, apparently. Get it? No, he's trying to get my keyboard. Get rid of him.
Get out of here now.
I don't think he actually got in the screen.
He did. There's a huge latency. If Talon's only seen a 10 seconds delay, look, cat's already
Oh
gone.
my god!
Yeah, see? Massive delay.
I can't believe
I'm
he's
seeing
next
10
level.
seconds into the
I
future, not the past. Okay.
What?
I'm level 52.
Oh, sugar.
After-
Jesse, do you know what? I did it again.
85 hours of playtime.
What? Forget about YouTube?
I forgot that we're on YouTube.
Sugar honey iced tea!
Yes, you did forget you're on YouTube. That's how I was watching
Oh,
you.
you're watching me on YouTube, are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Let's see if you missed a million comments. I have
No, I don't think so, because I've never told anybody I'm on there, because I forget I'm there.
zero
So,
concurrent viewers.
fine. People tend to watch it on the recording later on YouTube. Because I upload a high-resolution version onto YouTube later.
It's weird how similar the
It surprised,
Interface.
it surprised me when you said 200 people watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
Hey, Nando.
surprised me too.
Right, it's a similar issue with Twitch actually, because I went through an entire stream. It was like a 48-hour stream for a tournament, and I had 2 concurrent viewers the entire stream.
Mhm.
Ended the stream. 4,317 viewers.
Mhm.
This is actually my trophy.
People tend to watch things post recording.
Yeah, that's what happened last time. I upscaled it, put it on YouTube and Facebook, and then we had post-show viewings, people who didn't watch it on schedule.
Who got banned?
So it ended up being quite good.
Who did you ban?
So,
Where? What?
Oh, Zero. Okay.
I didn't ban anyone.
I thought you jokingly banned Sean.
No,
'cause it's
no. The flag system keeps trying to get him banned, but we're not adhering to it.
I'll be playing with Talon, so feel free if you want to super hell dive, I guess.
No.
Actually, we're not super hell diving with him.
I am
that's
too
not
new
a
to
good
this game.
Yeah, Jack, I'll
Yes.
happily do a stream with you guys that's about video games, but
The problem is, the second that it's a stream that's me and you, for some reason I forget how to talk.
you eventually did alright last time.
so you and I will do a stream, Jack.
That would be hilarious.
He did actually when we did our first one together. He basically was like, and he just forgot what words were. But he walked in here. We said Helldivers or something, and there it is. But he's right. Maybe we should add Twitch to the little thing. But I need to add snapping and add an extra screen to this machine.
Where did the mic come from?
I don't.
How delayed is YouTube?
Oh, because we've not had it open to save bandwidth. It's actually brought us in. Look, there's the start bar right at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like time travel, Jesse.
Yeah, that's like way behind. Where were we? Content creation.
Yeah, so we could just go to places and talk about things. Like if you look up a historical place in the Czech Republic, I could film you talking shit.
And then just post it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because I think you're an amazing editor, which means you have extremely high standards for the editing that you do.
I like to, well, if I was to do like travel videography, I wouldn't be going for, when we were trying to make the commercial thing that we're discussing turning into a cartoon, I wouldn't be going to the kind of lengths I would for that. I would upscale, balance the audio and go out, because for travel videography and stuff, you're not aiming for picture perfect. You want it to be highly enjoyable from an audio and video perspective, but transitions, cutscenes, and even the balance doesn't have to be as good as when you're going for production level. So I would do baseline editing and knock it out. Like when you were doing your reels when you were on the road, it took me about 4 or 5 hours to get those up to the quality I'd want to post them. And that's why there was a latency between you saying there's a video and me going there's the video on. It was just me rebalancing colour, sound, and upscaling.
But was that like 4 hours of active work?
No, it takes about 15 minutes of work, and the rest of it's processing time.
Okay, so
Yeah, so that's my point. That's what I'm saying. It's actually highly uninvolved because when I'm doing a big edit like A Christmas Without Snow or Night of the Living Dead, I have to sit there and cut bits in and out, and that takes a long time. But when I'm talking about doing something like travel photography or us going into the crypt in Bonoa and talking about, although they do say don't use your camera in here, but talking about what's happening in there, I would literally go back and I would be chopping those initially into 60-second segments for reels, because a 60-second segment for a reel is ideal. And then if we had enough footage, cut together like a 30-minute documentary episode about Bonoa and put that on 8K Flicks, and you'd have good content. That's what you'd have. And yeah, you could knock something like that out quite easily by putting 10 minutes a week aside to pick a place to talk about it.
well, one thing I realized from our conversation today, I really like the idea of
There's Parker.
live, but it seems like you first need to get big, and then you can be live exclusive.
Yeah, sort of. Let's say most of our money that is made at the moment tends to be things that have happened afterwards, pre-recorded events, and it's not exactly made a lot of money. It's just it's made more money by being.
How does the money be made?
I think if Facebook injecting ads in people watching things. So when they launch the stream, there's an ad at the start, there's an ad on the bottom. I don't know. That's not. I don't know their internal ranking mechanisms. Just sometimes they'll send me a little message. Go, you earned 37 cents, and I go, oh, that's wonderful, thank you. And if you carry on at this rate, by 2027, you'll buy bread.
To be fair, we have not been super regular.
CKS Radio hadn't done anything live like for a decade before me and Jack did a show. I think 2 years ago, me and Laura did a show last year, and then me and you did a show at the back end of last year. These are large gaps. That's the thing, because I've been paying for the Live 365 license again for a year, but I didn't have anyone to co-host with. So eventually I just went, I'm burning money. I am burning money. So let it go. Let it die. But I want to bring it all back. I want to bring it all back, Jesse.
Steve?
What?
What would you do if, when you post that message in Snipe Social, the next morning you wake up with $1 million?
I'd order some Romulan ale.
How would your life be different?
I'd hire some people to do some of the work that's been doing my tits in. Because I wouldn't abandon anything. I want my stuff done. I would just reduce the amount of it that I had to do personally, possibly. It all depends, really.
But you would still do that thing with Jessy's Lab for me, right?
With what?
There's a thing I want you to do with Jessy's Lab.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just on Live 365. I'm not doom scrolling or anything.
Trust you.
Off the air. I know it's off the air. Oh my god. They haven't deleted my music. I stopped paying the bill ages ago. That's nice. So I could just pay the bill and it would work, yeah? $60. It's for a month though. It's quite a lot for something you're throwing money at for no good reason. Other than obviously I do enjoy it.
I remember when we first met, you told me your biggest dream would be to get CKDS radio back online.
Yeah, I like CKDS radio. It makes me happy.
What about it makes you happy?
I don't know. It's chill, isn't it? It's chill but not nothing. Talking to a small audience, getting a few messages back. I don't know if your family are still about. But
I think, I don't even know if my mom and dad showed up. I'm happy Lucas showed up.
yeah, no, it's just chill. I enjoy it. There's fun in the entertainment. That's what it comes down to. But I mean, I like to entertain. You know, a lot of you know, I work in video, I work in music, I create entertainment every day. But when I am doing a movie, it's a lot of work for a single event. But when I go live on CKDS Radio, I get to just entertain in real time, and then that's it. It doesn't involve a great deal of. We never planned shit. We've never planned shit. Like I said, like each show had its own sort of characteristics based on who the hosts were, but we never knew what exactly was going to happen. We never knew what was going to happen. I mean, half the time we didn't even know if the equipment was going to go on. Like, there was a big thing how often the equipment did not work. Like when we come on and we're accidentally broadcasting via the webcam, that's minor. That is nothing. The equipment that I'm using is, you know, this was one of the original audio decks that we used to record with, and it's not even an audio deck. It is a video deck that we cobbled to use for audio, and basically connect it to a PC with one of these USB things. It peaked and the audio was all over the place. It was a nightmare. We eventually moved on to something a little more sophisticated, and so on and so forth. And it was just fun. And I'm gonna do the same. This mic does a good job for. It's just me and you talking. There's no music. There's no serious engagement. You know, that's
What do you mean serious engagement? This is serious conversations, dude.
But if I wanted to fade into a song right now, the facility does not exist in this setup.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'd have to like the only way for us to play a song would be to play it on the phone, and
Yeah.
the mic would catch it.
Yeah, this is not a serious setup. It is a webcam that is jammed into a mixer and a USB microphone. That's how the webcam's standing up. It's actually the mixer.
Yeah.
Instead of having, you know, the mini disc and CD and a separate laptop and microphones connected to the mixer, we've just got this two things plugged in and half working.
Steve?
What?
I want you to remember this moment.
I don't need to. It's on tape. I can just watch it.
But I want you to remember it. So walk me through the moment. What are 4 things that you see?
A wall. A microphone. 3 mixers connected to nothing. And my keyboard. I want to get that mixer in the mix.
That mixer?
Yeah. Just for fun.
The little one, the medium one, or the big one?
This one, because it's a silly little thing. I haven't got the right cable here for it. Oh, damn.
I mean, it's not going to be this time.
No.
But next time.
But I like this little thing.
Thursday.
Just because it's a special effects mixer. And you can connect your phone to it if you want to mix your phone in. If you want to do like a live stream with somebody somewhere else. It's designed to do those things. It doesn't obviously have the raw audio quality of that. But I can do things like it's got all of the sounds from the minions and stuff built in with buttons. And canned laughter.
We can add canned laughter?
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. There it is. Canned laughter, canned applause. Change our voice.
Change to what?
High, low, male to female, vice versa. I think that's a serial killer thingy.
What does a serial killer sound like?
Like when you're using the voice synthesizer and things like screaming and stuff when they call you and they're threatening you, that kind of thing.
Mm.
It's lots of fun. Gunshot. See, there's my minions button.
Minions?
Yeah.
This looks like it was made before Minions came out.
No, this is the VHS. It's quite new. But no, it's quite new. It's about 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, banana.
Banana?
Yes, like the minions say.
Oh,
You see Despicable Me?
once upon a time. Alright, Steve. This has been fun.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was nice to have Sh1t come along, surprised that we're back, who I assume is now playing Helldivers. So, thank you for all those that listened, and for those who came back and watched it on the replay, thank you for the money. Also, give me money. I'd like money. But no, it's been fun. We'd like to get back on Live 365, doing regular shows, I would love to rope Nick and his family back into it because obviously he used to do Live from Phuket.
Live from Phuket.
And we, you know, as much as everything went so south last time, I miss Amy and the American team. I'm almost tempted to let them log back into the account. It was fun working with everyone. I'd like it all back, exactly as it was. This is my amnesty to you people from the American team. Should you happen to catch this, drop me a message if you miss doing it as much as I have, and we'll come to an arrangement.
That sounds like there's a contract involved.
Don't have to do it because obviously they declared independence from CKDS Radio on Independence Day. Yeah, it was a whole mutiny.
Like CKDS, US.
Yeah.
So now, do they still exist?
No. No. It wasn't 1776, mate. It was a technological battle. Yeah, about ownership of pages and intellectual properties. Yeah. So, no, they did do their own thing separately from the brand. That went on for a while. I don't know how it came to an end or whatever, but they were doing their own thing.
What kind? Are you comfortable talking about it?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, with them, I don't know. One morning I logged in after Independence Day, and there was a weird vibe. And when I messaged them about it, nobody was responding. They'd sort of gone radio silent. So I listened to the recording, and they were talking about independence. And then somebody said something to me like, "Amy's got the logins to the pages, so you can't stop us." And I was like, "Absolutely can." So then I had to eject them all. But I don't know whose idea it was or how it came about, because essentially we all it was a bit of a betrayal, so we didn't really talk to each other afterwards, you know. And it's a shame because like Amy and Neff and all that, I loved them to bits. I had a great time with them. I had a great time talking to them off camera. I had a great time listening and watching their streams. I don't know why they felt they needed to do what they did, but it is a shame because between all of us we were making something fantastic. And yeah, we would have lost everything when Live 365 eventually collapsed, but I would have been okay with that.
So there was a betrayal before there was a collapse.
Yeah, but I don't know the root cause because obviously I didn't ask them. When the mutiny started, I ejected them from positions of control, and then I'm not really friends with them on Facebook or anything anymore. We haven't spoken in years, which is a shame. But I'd like to think that if they catch this and they are interested in what's happening with our revival, that I'm willing to find a way for them to be involved in it.
You would still trust them?
Trust would need to be rebuilt. But I could find a way to integrate them into the project in a way that wouldn't necessarily be immediately handing control back into position to have things go wrong again. Like I say, I've got these terminals I could set up through remotes. I could co-host with people again.
Your ability to trust is impressive. And forgive.
Happened. It was over a decade ago. These things happen. You know, I don't. As much as I hang on to the weight of anger because it fuels me, I don't see the point of hanging on to anything else. I don't hold grudges. I'm not capable. I'm not angry at them for what happened. I'm sad about it. I miss what we were. And I'm not, every relationship that's broken up, every encounter that I've had in life that hasn't gone the way I've wanted, I've never been angry at the person because of that. Because life is a matter of dices that get rolled. Things happen. And if anyone's good at what they do, they learn from each roll of the dice. They don't. So even the people who've betrayed you in the past, they change. And with any luck, they change for the better. And I've got to hold on hope to the idea that people grow that way. People change for the better. Underneath the surface of the UK and America right now, there is a cancer of hate from people who hadn't grown but were adhering to rules. The racism, the xenophobia that we're seeing, this isn't new racism or xenophobia. It's simply the same racism and xenophobia without fear, because previously they were being suppressed from behaving that way. But what we need to be doing is teaching people to grow to not feel that way. Grudges don't fix that.
I had an idea recently that could fix that.
If it's a guillotine, the French have done it.
It wasn't a guillotine. It was actually quite the opposite. Because I realized something while going for a long walk, that a lot of the stories we tell of oppressed people are the stories of their oppression.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of feels like this self-fulfilling prophecy that if we keep telling a story of this person is oppressed, then at some point we start to believe, okay, there's a reason why they were oppressed. And that narrative is wrong. And what I want to hear more of are the stories of heroes. The people that have done something good. The people that have made a positive change.
The problem is you tend to only hear about that on special occasions, like the International Women's Day, or Jesus Christ, son, International Women's Day, or Black History Month, and things like that. Thanksgiving, if you're lucky. They get isolated periods of being acknowledged.
Yeah, and then the news are constantly playing all the stories of the horrible things that have happened.
The news is an issue.
The news is an issue. Because I don't listen, for at least a year now, I haven't paid attention to any of the news. Which, I gotta tell you, Steve, my life right now feels amazing. The boys.
I'm live, and
We would appreciate if you would please be quiet.
Yeah, there are people in England who've messaged that they can hear you through their window, not even through the speaker. So if you could, so hush your gums a wee bit. We're wrapping it up. Oh, okay. What? That doesn't concern my live show. Farewell, son.
Thank you, Jack. We appreciate you.
I'd like to actually do a segment, but again, it's finding time to do these segments. I want to do a segment at least once a week where I do the news. And I would cover the negative things, but I would cover them differently.
How would you cover it? Because I agree with you that it's important for people to know when negative things are happening.
Do you know what you find in between Fox News and CNN?
No.
The truth. Somewhere right in the middle of them. And I would like to deliver my news in a fashion that is, this is what's happened, and this is what we know. You know, without speculation, accusation, or assumption.
So the story as it is.
Yeah. See, when I grew up, that's what the news was. Especially because in England, back then, the BBC could be trusted to do that. But I know now that's not necessarily true. But it used to be, this is the thing, this is what we know. And I would like to deliver the news in that way, but also I would like to fill half my segment with that and half my segment with good news. Now, good news is troublesome. It's difficult.
It's a lot harder to tell.
Well, it's because what people call good news, I don't necessarily call good news. If people go, oh, a local community raised money for a child with cancer to have this treatment.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, it's not even that. Why did they have to raise the money for a child with cancer? This is not good news. This is unfortunate. What? It starts with a child needing cancer treatment, then continues to payment for that being declined, and then finishes off with, don't worry, we had a whip around. It doesn't. While I get that it shows a community with a community spirit, the root of that is dying child. Or kid finds notes that parent left all over the house before they died so they feel like they're still around. I'm still basically reading Bambi here. Dad's dead, isn't it? This is...
What is good news for you? Because I already know the name of this segment will be The News According to Steve. And this needs to be a daily pot. Like, I want a half hour, not edited. Just you down here with a mic,
but
record, and you speak this.
It's a vaccine can be good news. Because it's not focused on a single person's trauma, it's a change for the world.
A vaccine?
A vaccine. And a vaccine to reduce the effects of HIV. Things like that. That's good news.
Yeah.
A global crisis that people have been working to turn around. Even though it's on the back of a negative thing, it's on the back of more of a communal negative thing. Not somebody personally having a really shit life. Or, temperatures being restored to a normal level in a certain place after what's happened with global warming, showing we're fixing the planet. Increase in plankton. It is silly little things. Technological breakthroughs that are not automating out our lives. ChatGPT banned. It would be...
So when will you start?
I don't know, because I've got to find the time. And doing something like that is quite difficult, again, without somebody down off. I need a bounce.
You need a bounce.
I need a bounce even with the news. Even though I'm going to research it, I couldn't do it daily either, because finding enough neutrally delivered news and good news takes time.
So how often?
It'd be weekly at best, because you've got to think like.
So I don't listen to the news. We have a show.
So the news happens once a week. Yeah, once a day. But in that once a day, it's normally filled with
the same shit.
Yeah,
7 times.
but with new lies added.
Yeah.
But when you just want to tell the truth, it's a lot shorter. So you don't need. In 30 minutes, you could cover the week's news. If you remove all the lies and opinions, you can do it in under 30 minutes. Because there's just not that much to be said.
All right, so you will now be my source of news. Yeah, I mean, you already kind of are. So let's make that our show.
Okay. So you guys are going to find a news segment in the middle of this segment next time.
Thank you for listening. It's been an honor.
Ciao, ciao.